Hi, everyone. Welcome to Learn English with Podcast, a podcast where we explore real life topics, fresh ideas, and practical skills to help you boost your English. I'm Jessica, and in each episode, we'll explore something new to help you improve both your language and your life. Today's episode is especially useful for parents, teachers, or really anyone who cares about the next generation. We're diving into the topic of raising financially smart kids. Joining me today is my friend and co host, Alex. Hey,
Hey, Jess. I'm so excited for this one. Money talk isn't just for grown-ups anymore. Teaching kids about money is honestly one of the best investments you can make as a parent.
100%. It's not about turning your 7-year-old into a Wall Street genius. It's about giving them tools and habits that will serve them for life.
So true. Let's start from the top. When should we begin talking to kids about money?
I'd say earlier than you think. Kids as young as 3 or 4 can start learning that things cost money and that money isn't unlimited. You can use toys, games, or even everyday shopping trips to teach simple lessons.
Yes. And the cool part is that kids are like sponges. They absorb more than we realize. If you show them how to save or make choices, they pick it up pretty quickly.
Exactly. And as they grow, you can slowly introduce bigger concepts, like budgeting, saving goals, or even interest. One thing I love is the 3 jar system: one jar for spending, one for saving, one for giving.
I love that too. It's such a hands-on way to teach values. Spending teaches choice, saving teaches patience, and giving teaches empathy. It's a win-win-win.
Totally. I think a big benefit of teaching kids money early is that it helps them build healthy habits before bad ones take root. They're less likely to overspend, get into debt, or feel overwhelmed as adults.
Right. They learn how to think before they spend, and that's huge. So here's a common challenge. What if your kid wants something expensive, like a new tablet or designer sneakers? Do you buy it to make them happy or use it as a teaching moment?
Great question. I think it depends on the situation, but I always recommend getting kids involved. For example, say, I'll pay half, and you can save the rest from your allowance or birthday money. That way they feel invested.
Exactly. When kids contribute, they value the item more. It's not just handed to them. And honestly, saying no once in a while isn't a bad thing either.
Definitely. Life doesn't always say yes, right? Teaching that early builds emotional resilience and financial discipline, too.
All right, let's talk about explaining difficult things. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, how do you explain taxes to a child without losing them halfway through?
Haha, great one. So I'll share 2 examples I've used. The first, I gave my nephew 10 cookies and said, "You earned these." Then I took away 2 and said, "These go to the cookie fund, so we can pay for the school you go to, the road outside, and even the playground." He looked a little annoyed, but he got it.
That's such a cute way to show it. Simple, visual, and relatable.
Another fun way is using Lego blocks. Give a child 10 Legos and say, "You built this with your work." But we take 2 and give them to people who help build other important things, like hospitals and schools. They can see where their money goes,
So smart. And that's a great reminder for adults, too. I mean, how many of us actually know where our taxes go?
right? But back to kids. I also think it's important to let them make mistakes. Like, if they spend their whole allowance on candy and can't afford a toy they really want, don't bail them out. Let them feel it. It's a safe way to learn.
Yes. Better to mess up at 10 with $10 than at 30 with a credit card. Now, Jess, what about adults who weren't taught this stuff as kids? Is it too late to turn things around?
Definitely not. I truly believe it's never too late to take control of your finances. One of the easiest places to start is by creating a monthly spending plan. Not a super strict budget, just a plan.
Right, and one method I really like is the 50-30-20 rule. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I love that one. So basically, you split your monthly income like this: 50% goes to needs, like rent, groceries, and bills. 30% goes to wants, like dining out, hobbies, or a new pair of shoes. And 20% goes into savings, like a rainy day fund or long-term goals. It's a super balanced way to live without feeling deprived.
Exactly. And speaking of rainy days, let's talk about the importance of building a financial safety net. Ideally, you want to have savings that cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses, just in case you lose your job or have a medical emergency.
Yes, that's your financial cushion. It gives you breathing room. You sleep better at night knowing you're not one flat tire away from a crisis.
And let's not forget, the best investment you can make is in yourself. If you're not happy with your salary, don't just complain. Learn a new skill, take a course, get certified, improve your English. Whatever makes you more valuable on the job market.
Exactly. Your income can grow when your skills grow. And another smart move? Diversify your income. Don't rely on just one source of money. Can you freelance a bit? Sell something online? Start a side hustle?
Yes! It's like that saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Having multiple income streams gives you flexibility and protection.
Absolutely. And while we're at it, let's talk about overspending and overconsumption. I think a lot of us spend more than we think, especially on food and clothes. One tip that helps me? I plan meals ahead of time. That way I don't end up buying random groceries that I forget about and throw away.
Guilty as charged. I've wasted so much lettuce in my life. And with clothes, it's tempting to buy something just because it looks cute. But before you buy that shirt, ask yourself, can I wear this with at least 3 outfits I already own?
Yes, I love that rule. It saves money and closet space. Honestly, being intentional with our spending is a habit that pays off in the long run.
And here's the thing, our kids are watching us. We are their first money role models. They learn from how we spend, save, talk about money, and even how we react to financial stress.
Exactly. If we always swipe a card without thinking, or complain about being broke, but still buy new stuff every weekend, they notice. But if they see us compare prices, make shopping lists, or say, I'll wait until next month, they'll copy that too. So, circling back to the heart of today's episode, raising financially smart kids, here's what we want you to remember. Start young, even if it's just small, playful lessons. Use real-life situations, grocery trips, toys, birthday money. Let them save and make small mistakes. That's where learning sticks. Make it visual and fun. Jars, coins, games, charts. Keep the money talk going. At the dinner table, in the car, wherever. Be a role model, because they're learning more from your behavior than your words.
That's such a solid list. And again, don't worry if you didn't learn these things as a kid. You can learn and lead at the same time. It's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional.
Yes. Whether you're 9 or 49, your money choices matter. They shape your future. And they shape your children's mindset too. So start small, stay consistent, and don't give up. Your future self and your kids will thank you.
Beautifully said. Thanks for joining us for this extra rich episode of Learn English with Podcast.
Don't forget to follow the show, share it with someone who's raising kids or just trying to raise themselves financially. And leave us a review if you learned something new.
Next week, we'll talk about how to build healthy digital habits, especially in the age of social media and screen overload. That one's going to be juicy.
Until then, take care of yourselves. And remember, smart money habits start with smart conversations.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. And don't forget to subscribe, share it with a friend, and leave us a review if you learned something new. Thanks so much for listening to our podcast. See you in the next one.